tonight's breaking news in Oklahoma. This is News Channel 8, coverage you can count on.
All right, back to our top story. Rising fuel prices are having an effect on volunteer organizations, as you can imagine, right here in Green Country, including Grace Hospice. Coming up, how gas prices are hindering the organization's efforts and what you can do to help.
As Americans struggle to pay for gas, volunteer organizations are feeling the pain at the pump as well. Grace Hospice, for example, provides care for terminally ill patients in the metro and surrounding communities, but they need more volunteers to offset the cost of traveling. Volunteer coordinator for Grace Hospice, Meg Carson, is here with us today. And Meg, the economy is really affecting volunteers for your organization as well.
Absolutely, because at Grace Hospice we serve a 50-mile radius from our office and surrounding communities, and it's difficult to ask a volunteer to drive from one spot to another, so we're looking for volunteers in some of the surrounding communities as well.
So with gas prices increasing like they have in the recent months, and are fewer people volunteering to do this? Well,
we're having fewer who are actually calling to find out about volunteering. We haven't lost any of our active volunteers, but I've been very intentional about trying not to give them assignments that will give them added mileage, so it has affected us in that regard.
Probably a lot more planning on the routes and where you go then, right?
And we have patients in places that it might be hard to find a volunteer for. So,
what's the mission of Grace Hospice?
To provide quality end-of-life care, and that includes not only physical care, but emotional, spiritual, and social as well. So that's where volunteers come in to provide that socialization and that care and support to families, but to provide that support through the end-of-life process.
All right, if somebody wants to volunteer, what can they do?
They can contact us at Grace Hospice or our website at Grace Hospice of Oklahoma, call us on the phone, and I think you may have a link to your...
That's right, and here's some things that you need volunteers to do,
yes, right? Definitely need visiting volunteers to be that friendly visitor and friend to a patient, maybe in a care facility or an independent home, providing some respite for caregivers, administrative support, special events, lots of things. So
a lot of things to do.
Be happy to talk to anybody about that.
All right, thanks for coming in and talking
about
Mark.
This.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Meg.
it.
And for more ways on how to volunteer with Grace Hospice, just visit our website at KTUL.com. Carol?
Yeah, it's a great organization.